Speech number 1. According to Nature Journal, bipedalism, the ability to walk upright, has evolved more than 4.5 million years ago. Hi, I'm Brittany. I will be giving you a speech today on why humans were basically born to run, and including the structure of their body and how we regulate our body temperature and other factors that kind of show that we were made to run long distances. Time after time, humans have proven their ability to run long distances, since early nomads roamed the earth until recent ultramarathon runners. My first point will talk about our genes and structure of makeup of the human body and how it helps us to run long distance. According to Slate magazine, for our posture, it helps minimize sun exposure because we have an upright posture when we're running, and it helps. You see people slouching, it's not good for your body, and they tend to run slower or shorter. But when you run upright, you minimize sun exposure, and you also will be a more longer distance when you run. For tendons, muscles, and ligaments, those act as springs. So each step when we're running, the impact helps us spring forward and keep moving when we're running. Our shoulders also keep a more balanced run, it kind of balances us out a little bit to help us run. Believe it or not, our gluteus maximus, our butt muscle, also absorbs the forces while running. Also, our leg and feet joints do that too. After defining parts of the body that help with running, those would not mean a thing without looking at how our body regulates the temperature to stay running long distance in colder and warmer climates. For my second main point, temperature regulation. According to ScienceNet links, we constantly generate heat. Our metabolism helps us do that. And animals do not have one like us. That's why humans are the number one long distance runners, is because we have that metabolism that generates the heat. And then we have to lose the heat to maintain our body temperature. And that is thermoregulation. That's when we sweat. We keep our body temperature constant by losing or generating heat. One thing humans have, since we're not born with endurance like animals, is a motivation to train and get better, to run farther. My third main point, motivation. It started early with nomads having motivation to prey on animals, climb trees, things like that, to nowadays we have ultramarathon runners, which an ultramarathon is 150 to 100 miles, give or take, depending on which one you're talking about. So we need motivation to run the marathons, and without motivation you wouldn't be able to train your body aerobically to get in the groove of long distance running, because it takes a lot of motivation, a lot of hard work to do that. Also, to keep a healthy lifestyle, motivation also comes through with the prizes or trophies or things of that nature. So humans evolved into long distance runners, and it helps us run long distance more because of nowadays we have more races and things like that, and we use our talents, like the structure of our body, our temperature regulation, we use that to kind of make ourselves good long distance runners, and we put all that together. So our bodies were made for long distance running, as shown even earlier years with the nomads. According to FindMyMarathon.com, over 500,000 people finished a marathon in 2012, and the number keeps on growing. And if humans were not made to run, how come so many of us are competing with a growing number each year? Our bodies were made to run. And thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed my speech, and go ahead and leave a comment. That would be great.